Hello everyone and welcome to another driving vlog. This time I have the GoPro mounted on the windshield, on a windshield, and look at this, I'm shooting it as I drive out of the friggin' subdivision. How about that? Oh, I got some red and blues down there. Wonder what's going on over there. But you guys get to go along for the ride with me today. Figured I'd just get to do some vlogging and drive in real time. No time lapse today, so obviously you probably noticed that right off the bat. You would have had a massive difference there. It's a little warm in the car, but I'm going to ride with it right now. I've got the windows cracked. I think it'll be fine. Hopefully it's not really loud. I'm hoping it's not going to be really loud. I'm using my my Skull Candy headset for the audio, so that's what's going on there. Man, you're going to see it here in a minute when we make our left, but there's like a crash down there or something. Lots of emergency vehicles. So not sure what's really going on with that. Yeah, this is Route 141 here. It's a well-known road in Missouri and St. Louis. And I know you guys are like, oh, why would you show us where you live? I mean, honestly, if you guys are smart enough, you can find where I live. I mean, anybody can. You look me up, you find my address. I mean, it's not like I hide it, you know? I just don't think anybody's going to be coming over to my house unless they want to hang out. So, no big deals there. Oh my Lord, this light's taking a little bit longer than usual. Oh, but just got done doing a live stream. And I have a sex live stream actually over at Twitch, and had a good time with some of y'all that came over there and saw it. And you're probably wondering why. Oh yeah, looks like there was a big crash up here. Probably wondering why there was no video today, because today is Friday. I'm shooting it as I go to work. And the reason for that is because I asked if anybody would rather have had a video or a live stream, and those of you that were around chose live stream. Man, that looks terrible. That looks like a bad crash. Man, how do you wreck right there? I don't even know. That's a, I don't know if you guys can see it yet. We're getting closer to it, but that's one of the utility, the Ford utility. Come on, guy. It's green. Green light. Man, it looks like some damage there. Looks like some damage there. There's some police cars. Oh, there's another car on the wall here, and this guy's talking about what happened. My God, it's bad. Look at all. And there's proof that we still got some CVPIs in the force. Man, they got that all blocked off back there. Jeez Louise. Crazy. I see some of them guys, they all have traffic advisors on the back of theirs, but the highway patrol units, they don't use traffic advisors. They have all red and blue. And I was thinking about that. It's like in LCPDFR, I don't think I've ever seen very many vehicles that don't have traffic bar, or that, you know, have that light pattern. Almost everything has a traffic advisor inside of the light bar, the amber lights. I don't know if you can change it or not. I'll have to ask Bugs on that one. He'll know. He would definitely know more than me. Oh, but we are almost on our way. And for those of you that were wondering, the trip is about 30 minutes, give or take, from point A to point B. And it's really not a bad. It's not bad. It's all highway. It's straight there. So you have it. So this is kind of like a Euro Truck simulator, but yet real life, right? Well, you don't get to see my steering wheel. I need to figure out how to like mount that. That'd be kind of cool if it was like mounted just to like the left of me or something, which I tried that before, and that was a terrible angle. I wasn't a big fan of the angle that turned out to be on the time-lapse video, but I figured it out that night and I changed it. Oh, I'm a little tired. I didn't get too much sleep. I didn't sleep today at all, actually. This light is frigging ridiculous. How long is this gonna be? This light is notorious for braking, actually. There we go. Actually, quite notorious for braking and not working at all, and you just sit there like a retard the entire time. That's Swinging Around Funtown there. That's a little go-kart track and like bumper boats and stuff. Kind of outside of what I do. I haven't been there. I don't think I've never been there in my life, and I've lived in St. Louis, and they advertise that quite a bit. I've just never been there. It's a figure-8 go-kart track. I'm sure they don't let you actually race. That's why I go to pole position to do that stuff, for me at least. Hoping that the air isn't going to be too bad here. I'm going to close this left window. I'm going to leave the right one open for now, but I'm going to close the left one just in case. I don't want it to be too crazily over loud, you know what I mean? Overpowering my voice. Hopefully it's not. I would like to imagine it is not. Speed limit is 60 miles an hour through here, so we'll bump her up to 60. Here's about 60 right there. And set it. When I say set it, it means I'm setting the cruise control. I'm a cruise control driver for the most part. I think it's good consistency for gas mileage and all that good stuff, but I use it just to maintain speed. And I think that cruise control really helps people from getting in trouble because it's so easy to speed. It really is. I mean, if you're manually controlling your speed, it's very easy to go a little too fast, or you drop off in speed and then you speed up again. It's not fun. And I hate it whenever I'm on cruise control and people on the highway are sitting there in my hover spot, but they're just going back and forth, back and forth. That's it. It's kind of a pet peeve. It kind of drives me crazy. We're in the 50 mile an hour zone, so we are doing about 54 right now. 54, and then what it does is we come up here on the top of the hill and it changes over to a 40 mile an hour zone. Don't ask me why. Dumb. So it goes from a 60 to a 50 to a 40 right away. And the people behind me get mad when I drop down to 55. And you're like, well, you're in the fast lane. No, because up here it's split. Like the left lane is where I need to be because this is where I get on the highway. One thing that's interesting I find with a lot of drivers is they don't plan far enough ahead for what route they're taking. Like what I mean is, I know I'm going to make a left in the highway, so you don't see me dicing through traffic, even being in the right lane on that source, trying to pass a car to get around it. So if that guy in the black car was to do that, that's just, I don't understand that. Why people wait till the very last second to make a lane change. I think that just asks for an accident. I'm a very defensive driver. Don't let Euro Truck fool you. I am a very defensive driver. I always pay attention to what's going on around me, what traffic's doing, so on and so forth. Oh, we got a traffic stop up here. So, move over rule applies in Missouri, so we will move over and give him all the room he needs on his traffic stop. Or her. It was a lady, female officer, and we'll get back over and then continue on from there. Oh, that's sunset. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a beautiful day here in St. Louis. I cannot complain. It's about 80 degrees. We're getting on the highway here. And I always like to do this. I get in this lane and I kind of hang out for a minute. Even though I'm getting over another lane, I hang out in that lane for a little bit. And then I come over. And then I find the speed that I want, which we're going to be doing about 63 today. So we'll set cruise control there. The reason why is I don't do exactly 60. I do about to the next line on a Saturn, which is about 63 miles an hour, 2 or whatever. It might be even a half. I have no clue. But I just I don't speed dramatically. But I mean I wouldn't consider 2 or 3 mile an hour over the limit speeding really. Some people may argue the fact that it's wrong. But look in the left-hand lane. What's happening right now? That white car, as you can see, that's speeding. He's doing about 75, almost 80. So I don't mess around with that. I just sit here and mind my own business. So anyway, onward with the vlog. So I had fun streaming with you guys that showed up today and watched my flight. I'm not really sure why Flight Simulator is not working right for me as far as, why it's not streaming right. It's streaming like Minecraft. It's like really blocky. I'm gonna have to Google it and look into it and try to figure out why that is. Because not all the other games that I stream with XSplit they're not that bad. I just, it's got to be something to do with the screen region selection or something. I even tried bumping up the stream megabit or megabytes per second or whatever you want to call it, the bit rate. That's what I meant to say. Almost bumped up the bit rate, but that didn't seem to help it. Still seemed very Minecrafty. So I want to avoid that for the future. But I did have a lot of fun. Really enjoying FSX. This entire week, I did get the Aerosoft Airbus Extended X. So I have been learning A320 systems pretty much all week. Whenever I get free time, I do. It's way different than a Boeing airplane, that's for sure. It's a lot more automated. The whole thing's pretty much automated, but it's a lot more automated, but it's really cool. There's so many neat features in it, which you guys are gonna get to see soon. So hopefully that will work out. This video should be up before this is announced, but I think tomorrow, being Saturday, the day this video comes out, sometime either it happened already or it's going to happen. But I was going to stream my Pocono race in NASCAR 14, but do it full length race, as long as the stream works out, without hiccups. But if we have any problems with the stream, I can always hit escape. I mean, always pause it and then resume. So that's not a big deal. So that's the plan of action right now, is to live stream Pocono Raceway, live at the Poconos. All right, we're getting over because these people are getting kind of crazy. That's what we're gonna do. And I don't tailgate people, so I don't ride up on their ass like that. I give them room, even if they are slowing down and speeding up and all that good stuff. Two wrongs don't make it right when it comes to driving. Like that guy, that's just so close to another vehicle. I just don't have the mentality to do that. I think it's such a dickhead thing to do, to be like, oh, I don't care about anybody else. I own the road. And that right there, okay, yeah, he almost did what is my largest pet peeve of driving ever. And I think some of you will agree. People that do not use blinkers, indicators, turn signals, whatever you want to call them, they just do not use them at all when they should. I'm not really sure why that is. Who in their right mind goes, I'm just gonna turn the wheel straight into another lane without letting anybody else know? I cannot wrap my head around that one at all. Well, I was informed via text message a little bit ago, before I got in the car, that we're having a barbecue here at work tonight, so that's pretty cool. We'll have a barbecue hamburger or something. I know we're supposed to grill tonight when I get back home, and I'm looking forward to having a beer. It's been like, because I don't drink during the week, pretty much at all. And if I do drink, it's usually on a Friday night, or it might be on the weekend. It's either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I like to drink beer and watch NASCAR. That's just one of my pastimes, my favorite things to do. But I've got to look into getting a decent finish and learning how to get around the AI a little bit better in NASCAR 14. I think my channel depends on it. Ever since we moved into 26, it's just been a downhill. We have one win at Texas Motor Speedway, which I'll take that. It was a good win for me. Like people think it's funny. I don't think people really take NASCAR 14 as serious as myself and Bugs. I mean, we drive with the Logitech G27 wheel. We practice. We set the car up. We practice at it just to race it. And I don't know. We don't use Xbox controllers. So I can't relate to people that do that. To me, it's just as nerve-wracking as playing iRacing to me, because I don't want to wreck the car. I don't want to hit anybody or anything. I'm going to get over, but cars are still running us over. They love to do that. So let's go ahead. Well, see, there's a car there. I don't trust people. So this is defensive driving right here. Like, I don't trust this person here in this purplish blue-looking Impala. So I wait till I'm out of their blind spot before getting over. See? And that's the reason why. I knew they were going to come over. knew that was going to happen eventually. But again, defensive driving is what prevents you from getting in accidents. You just gotta, don't let your guard down even for a second. It's easy to just sit there and just be like, oh, I'm listening to the radio, I'm having a good time. But you have to realize you're barreling down a highway at 60 plus miles an hour in a big piece of metal and glass. You just have to remind yourself that you are doing exactly that the whole time. There's a traffic stop. State trooper, pull it over. One of my favorite ones is on LCPD-FAR. The guy's like, oh, I got you now, asshole. No, not that one. Like, repeat, I've got eyes on chicken shit. That guy. That is one of the funniest voiceovers. That one, and you're going to the slammer. That guy almost sounds like Sheriff John Bonnell. That's the Strooper, isn't it? Like the state trooper? Or no, that's cop traffic. No. I think it is Strooper. I forget. You guys will let me know in the comments below if that's indeed what it is. Here comes somebody in a black Honda Accord. Oh, it looks like one I used to have. It wasn't decked out like that, but I had a white one just like that. Same body style. I do love those body style of Accords. Was an L1. There's a Mustang up there. I like those blinkers. They go bing, bing, bing. Those are kind of cool. Like that. Doodle-it. There's a Hyundai. He's a little Hyundai. Oh, there's another Mustang. But that looks like a V6 Mustang. And to me, I think if I were to buy a Mustang, well, I wouldn't. Oh my God, this car on the left, this another Mustang is doing like 90, bro. Look at this shit. Ridiculous. I don't think I would buy, if I bought a Mustang, it would have to be a V8. It would have to be. Like, who wants a V6 Mustang? You just remind yourself that it's a V6 Mustang. And you're always reminded of that by the power and the sound. And you can try to mod it the best you can to make it look like it's not, but all right, yeah, we're going to have to get in the brakes a little bit here for this guy. Let him get on the highway. I'm not one of those assholes that speeds up and block people in and stuff, you know. I give people their space, even if they're driving like idiots or something like this guy right here. I mean, if they're doing that, I still, give people their space and try not to drive up on the back end of them. So those of you that are St. Louis natives will know that we are northbound on 270, and we're getting close to Olive Boulevard right now. So this is Olive right here. Page will be next. Page extension. All right. And this is funny because you're going to see a lot of fluctuations in speeds here, mainly because everybody knows that Olivet, these guys right here, they love to shoot radar right around over the hill here and nab people. Officer McNabb. We have like a PSA that's here in Missouri. It's like Officer McNabb's out to get you. It's like, like don't drink and drive campaigns and stuff, but the name of the officer is Officer McNabb. Ridiculous. See, I got a lady behind me tailgating me, and she's all mad, and she's got her blinker on, and she almost went into a side of a car because she was so mad. She's going to come zooming by me here in a minute in her white Charger. But I don't worry about those things, She's one of those look over their shoulder drivers and like buzz over their shoulder the whole time. I don't know why people are in a hurry today. It's Friday, so I guess that's the reason why. No, it's after rush hour. I've just never really understood that. I'm a firm believer, of even if you leave a little bit early or whatever, you're going to get there at this, all in time. You're going to get there. I just don't believe. I guess you could say I just don't believe in speeding. I don't. It's fun to drive fast. Yes, it is on a closed course. And I'm not saying that I don't ever drive fast, which, I don't have a car to do it, but I enjoy going fast. It's fun. I like racing games. Like, I like race cars and stuff. Like, it's an awesome feeling. I used to have a racing go-kart when I was younger and ran it at the track and stuff. So, I do have that sense and that need for speed, but I don't know. guess just as you get older, you don't care. Some of you guys were wondering why I basically had no headlights on the time-lapse video. And that's because on this GoPro, this is a GoPro 1. I looked at it. It's not even a GoPro 2. GoPro 1. And the ISO is so bad on the thing that it was going up and down to where there were points where it just completely like the whole headlight beam disappeared. So that was interesting. But no, I mean, like, I can see at night. I do have headlights. The right side one is kind of angled down a little bit, so that's what you see in there is the beam of that one. But I mean, it's not bad. It's perfectly fine. I had a hiccup there. I drank a lot of vanilla Coke in the last week. That's a summertime drink that I love. Vanilla Coke. You know what I haven't had is vanilla Coke with like ice cream in it. Well, I messed those words up. That's probably why. That's probably because I'm tired. But I recently have been introduced. Nicole actually introduced me to it. Was frozen yogurt. And I always thought frozen yogurt was like frozen, like yogurt. Which, I mean, I guess it is. It's funny. But I don't like yogurt. Like yogurt you get in the store. Like the gloppy yogurt. Bacteria in it. I don't like that stuff. It's kind of gross to me. It's the texture. It's just the warm, like, not the warmest, but like, it's just the texture and the taste. I don't like it. But frozen yogurt that I've had so far are really good. They're much lighter than ice cream. We're gonna get around this guy because I got a W900L up my ass behind me. I don't want to piss him off. But frozen yogurt's delicious. I had no clue it was going to be that like light and delicious, but it was quite nice. I think I'm a fan of the frozen yogurt now, which Bugs recently learned because Zach and I taught him that. I might have said that wrong. I don't know. Zach and me. I always get that mixed up. But we told him that it's called Froyo for short, and Bugs just was pissed off at society over it, which is funny. I don't blame him. It's really stupid. But there's actually a chain of them called Froyo, so I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Do not drive on the shoulder. No shit. That's what that sign says. Do not drive on the shoulder. This car has been here for a week. You see that green tag on it? I think it's been tagged by the police. It's going to get towed in another day or two. I guarantee it. They're like, nope, not putting up with this shit. All right, so now we get on Highway 70 to head towards the airport. That's what we're doing here. And it's still going to be a 60 mile an hour zone. This is all 60 mile an hour all through here. And it stays 60. It used to be 55. They upped it to 60. And then we hit the travel safety zone, which I will show you where that is. And what does that mean? That just basically means that speeding fines and everything else, any moving violation in there is doubled instantly. Doubled or tripled. I think it's doubled. So, I mean, we're talking like a minimum of like $375 for a ticket if you're speeding through there. And that is patrolled by St. Anne. And St. Anne are basically they pay Missouri Highway Patrol, or not patrol, but the state, they get a permit to basically highway patrol a stretch up here, and it makes the department a lot of money. So it's Friday evening, getting closer towards the weekend, so we'll probably see some of them as we get closer, I would imagine. Armstrong's Seamless Gutter. I always love to see the small business owners out there. Oh, up there in front of us is a truck, but in front there's a truck with a trailer. It looks like a Colorado or something, and it's got a car in the back of it. I thought it was like a race car. I just saw it. It's a freaking Dodge Neon. Nothing wrong with Dodge Neons. I just, I'm not. Like, I have nothing against it. I like Dodge, but the Dodge Neon, every Neon I've ever driven and have the pleasure of driving, well, it wasn't much of a pleasure, were just usually total junk. Like, their interiors are junk and everything else. All right, everybody's starting to slow down 5 under the limit up here because they're so scared of the police. It's like, dude, just do the speed limit and you won't be in trouble. I know how to reiterate that any more than that, but they all get freaked out and they're like, oh. Yeah, look at this neon up here on the right. Looks like it's got like a Cummins diesel sticker on the back of it. Is that what that is? Yes, it is. Nailed it. Cummins diesel in a Dodge Neon strapped down. That seems legit for sure. Just gonna get around these guys because they're going so damn slow. I've got a tail. So I'm gonna get over, let him go by. One of them Ford Fortunes or whatever they're called. See, this drives me absolutely crazy. Everybody gets in a line and they want to go 5 on the limit. It's like, really? Why? Just do the speed limit. It's fine. We're in the travel safety zone right now, so this is where everything is doubled and fines. And the police patrol it quite often. And what you're seeing right there is the tower for Lambert, for St. Louis International Airport. And right before it on the left, I don't know if you can see it, is a gray airplane on a stand. And that's a McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom 2, I believe that's the 2, over there on the left. And that has been there pretty much ever since I can remember. We used to take my dad to work to Lambert. And oh man, do you see those tracks go right into that wall? It looks like somebody ate it hard, crashed into the inside median. Alrighty. They're getting off here. This is the airport exit. Now right up here in the Drury Inn, up there's a window they slide open, and that's where St. Anne uses the LiDAR laser system to nail people and then radio it to the cars. And the cars usually sit like right here on the shoulder, and then they go after people like such. I'm just getting over. I don't know why I'm doing the exact speed limit right now, and this guy in the middle lane is going too slow. The cars getting on the highway are going to be going even slower, so we have to get over for them. That car is going slow up there. It's so bad. It is so bad. This is every day. Like, I drive this every day, and this is just, it's outrageously bad every single time. And it's consistent as gravity. All right, I have to get over. I was nice enough to let you on the highway, so I'm getting over. Sorry. Sorry. Express lanes closed. Yeah, well, we don't need them. All right, we're gonna get off here at Natural Bridge Road, and we'll make our left, and we'll be on our way. We're almost to the airport, or basically in front of the airport, but you know what I mean. Almost to work. We'll get off here. There's the Hustler Hollywood Adult Boutique. Slow it down here. It's like a 35. So I just like to slow down. I don't like hit 35. I think it's almost impossible. You got to be in the brakes like hitting the pit, like a pit stall. Like, slow down, driver. 2,000 second. You know, something like that. But I slow down. Like, I'm at the speed limit, you know, by the time I get through the light. No sense in blasting through there. You got to watch yourself. That gas station on the left, that Shell, oh, I have boycotted them so many. Well, I'm currently boycotting them because they wouldn't take a $100 bill one day. Since I'm poor, and when I get my check, I go cash it at like a liquor store, and the liquor store likes to give me $100 bills. So then I have to go find places to break the $100 bills, which has never been a problem with me, especially when buying gasoline. Like, I'm buying like $30 in gas. And they just wouldn't do it. I'm like, really? Alrighty. So I don't go there anymore. And not to mention, they were very rude about it. And it wasn't a good time, so I didn't enjoy it. There's our green light. And we will continue onward. Crossing Natural Bridge. We're on McDonald Boulevard now. That Waffle House is amazing, by the way. Not that any Waffle Houses are amazing by any stretch of imagination to most people, but I think they're fantastic. I love Waffle House. I have no problems with Waffle House. It is good. We're gonna get a really cool view here. This is where we make the turn, and we'll be looking at runway 30 left. This is the approach right here in front of us. Not the approach, but there's the runway. There's the ILS beacons and down there, the little antennas. So we're gonna make a left, and you can see a Southwest 737 just land, a little classic. And look at that sunset. That is beautiful. Pretty cool. So it's only 30 left, and that you see down there, and there's the terminal. So I work in a place called Cargo City. And this is where all the taxi cabs line up here on the right up there, and they drive me absolutely crazy. What is that guy fucking doing? I don't think he was doing like squats or something. I mean, he might have been. I don't know. Might have been doing. Could be a crackhead. And we go all the way down to the right, and we will be there. Look at that sunset. That is awesome. And that sky. These are the perks of working on the ramp. You get to see all this kind of stuff. It's pretty awesome. Pretty freaking cool. Doing like Frontier or whatever. No, wait, that's not. Frontiers. See, I'm doing my Totes Legit outro music for this vlog. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun driving and talking to y'all. And I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.